name is Joyce.
My name is Justice.
And we're here today to talk about the movement. You know, there's so much going on right now, and there's so much we need to focus on. But there's one thing we know for sure is unity. What do you think, Justice?
I think our biggest issue right now is lack of education, and that with education comes power, and with power comes unity and progress. And so I think what we really need right now is to unify, educate all that stand. Because Joyce, we were talking prior to this, and we were talking about how a lot of people may feel that they're a part of the movement, but they're in solitude. And so it doesn't help to amplify the voices that are going on right now as everyone stands out here.
Yes, I think that's very important. I think that it's very important for us to say thank you for the solidarity. I think that's important. But I also think it's important to educate, because in order to understand our experience as African Americans, we must start dialogue. And in that dialogue, we begin to understand each other, because no one can ever imagine the pain and the experience that we have in America.
And I think after that, it's hard to comprehend the day-to-day life of an African American. There's fear on a constant basis. There's always looking back. There's always, double crossing and dotting your I's for every action that you do. And so on a daily basis, you have to double, triple check every aspect of your life, which becomes, it's tiring. It's tiring to have to do that daily, and to help tell people how that experience is for people, and to kind of be raise sensitivity to it, I think it's crucial.
I think it's crucial too. And when I'm talking about education, the education can come on so many different levels. A lot of people right now, the hot issue on the table is pretty much talking about the police. I really believe the police needs to take responsibility. And in that education, we need to go back and look at the history of policing. When you begin to understand the history of policing was put together and formed to capture slaves. A lot of people don't know that. They don't understand that. So the whole mentality of policing today needs to change. And as we speak, it's changing. I believe that the police and the union and the management to the union needs to change. Our lives matter. We do not want our black men and women and our children killed in the street. This needs to stop. But of course, there's many different feelings. There's anger out there. And even as an African American woman, I even have to calm my own self down. So what I did is I'm taking that energy, that energy that moves me so hard. I'm taking that energy and putting it in a way where I can begin to educate and to teach and to bring up great leaders, because I really believe it's the millennials that's going to make a change. As you see, my friend, we got about 5 months before voting time. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Like I said, everyone needs to be on their absentee ballot, because not everyone's in their kind of home state and county. I'm originally from New York City, currently been down here for 2 months, and I don't want to miss my opportunity to be a part of something monumental. If I can encourage others my age to go out and vote, because we do have the power. We think we're powerless, and sometimes structures and institutionals will hold us down and not give us the proper education that we need on it, but our vote matters, and this is the time to truly go out and vote and support what you think is right.
But not only that, be very mindful who you're voting for. Look in the background of this person. Look at the history of this person and see if this person ever made a difference. The front runner right now is Joe Biden. I believe that Joe Biden needs to come to the table. There's a lot of questions that needs to be asked. What do you think?
Joyce and I were talking about this before, but there's a problem in this situation where, you know, he wasn't necessarily advocating for us and kind of slandered us. And so it comes to a point where you have to, like you said, show up to the table and kind of show us that you deserve our vote.
Right.
No, we want change, but
Yes.
we're not going to accept change that's not going to be beneficial to the greater good.
Exactly. And that's it. Once the African Americans is able to come to the table, come in and speak in front of the platform, our Black Lives Matter, our words matter, everything
Matters.
for how we feel matters. So I believe starting that dialogue and starting that communication is the key, don't you think?
I think so. I think constantly talking, having uncomfortable conversations
Yeah.
is the best thing that you can do. It's growth is important, but with growth is uncomfortability. And so we need to continue to strive and move forward with that.
I agree. It was good talking to you today.
Likewise,
And I
Shirley.
stand with you in unity.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.